What's going on, family? Hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day. I haven't seen you guys in a minute, but hey, today we're working on some relationship building. Yeah. What's going on, family? Man, listen, man, happy holidays. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Guys, I was trying to give you guys some content on the regular over the Christmas holidays, trying to fit in with that vlogmas type beat. Just not easy up here, so sorry, something just came up. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, man, I hope you guys are having bringing in the new year well, safe, and with some really, really good plans for 2023. I've been working out my plans and trying to put some things together. What kind of led me down this journey where I'm at right now, man. So, during this downtime, I look at my big bro, Catfish. Shout out to Catfish, man. If y'all haven't gone and subscribed to Catfish Corner, make sure y'all go and subscribe to Catfish Corner. That is my big bro, man. My little big bro. Go holler at him, man. He good people. And get some of them good detailing tips, man, and see some of the content. He puts out some really great content. One of the things that I saw, we try to emulate those who are doing, those things that we want to do. One thing I've always wanted to do is have me a nice dealership that I can go to on a regular. I have my Chevy dealership. The content there isn't the same, right? They do have cars, but they don't have a lot of really strongly interesting cars, if that makes sense. I think for the most part, usually what they have on deck, they may have a good 2 or 3. A buddy of mine, Ray, shout out to my little bro, Ray. Ray, he got rid of his Hellcat, got a Camaro. During the process of getting rid of it, he went to this one dealership and called Illinois Motors. And when he sent me the link to see the car, man, I saw the cars that they had at the dealership. I was like, man, this is the one. I'm like, if I could ever have a relationship with a dealership where I can go review some cars and, have a little free wheel around the shop, this is the one, right? Long story short, we fast forward to literally last night. I'm online looking at cars, planning on a new daily. I love Liberty. Liberty is awesome. But Liberty isn't as fun. After this season with Zeus, I still need a fun car. Honestly, I do. I know it's snow. It snows cold. It's going to be slippery sometime. I need a fun car that I can do those things in, right? That Liberty can still be around, be a workhorse. I need a fun vehicle. I really want a fun vehicle. So I'm looking around. I have something in mind. I'll keep you guys posted on that. And I'm looking at the website, and I was trying. I have another site I was looking at, and I went to this one again. I have a tendency to go back and forth to this one and frequent it because they have some really nice cars there. As I'm looking through the cars, I'm like, oh wow! I didn't realize they had social media, so I went to their Instagram. I saw the cars on. Went to their YouTube and looked at some of the cars there. Look at some of the walk-arounds of cars. And I'm like, all right, well, look, let me go ahead on and I'm going to comment because I want to go over there. And I was like, I would like to get Ray to do an introduction for me. And, hopefully I can catch up with Ray. Ray can get me over to one of his guys and I can, get that little introduction and maybe squeeze my way into a relationship. I'm commenting just so I can make sure that there's some visibility of Swole 55 hitting that channel and my interest, right? You show interest. That's how you establish some type of relationship. You show interest. Talking to one of my other buddies, and then next thing you know, talking to my little bro Dean, man. Shout out to Dean, man. I got a lot of family, peeps. Talking to my little bro Dean, share some stuff with him. Got a phone with Dean. Next thing you know, I get a call. It's a Timbro, another one of my buddies, man. Timbo called me. Boom. I'm like, man, what's going on, Tim? Tim is a photographer, guys. Tim is the guy who I posted information on his car. He was on the channel. He was selling a Chrysler 300 with the 392 in it. And so I was trying to help him get it moved. Tim is a really good guy. You guys will really appreciate Tim, man, once y'all meet him more and get to see him more often. Tim's like, hey, man, are you still interested in that what? I'm like, huh? Yeah, you know, I work over there. I'm like, huh? Lo and behold, I already had a relationship with someone at the dealership on my own. I'm like, Tim, man, I had no idea. I'm like, listen, man, I've been told him basically my aspirations. I've always wanted to try to have a relationship with this place. I would love to come over and film cars, do car reviews and things like that. And he's like, come through. I'm like, my bro Catfish got like 2 different places where he can run to and look at all these wonderful cars. I'm like, all I need is one good one. And guys, where do you see it? We're headed there now. And when we get there, I'll get back in the camera. You get a chance to meet Tim. Tim's going to introduce me to the owner. And we're going to start establishing a new relationship. 2023 is going to be something exciting. We're going to do some fun stuff and have some fun with the cars they have there and some of the aspirations and things that I'm trying to accomplish. Tomorrow, this relationship is going to be very helpful. So guys, yeah, I'm excited. And I can't wait to get there. But once we get there, we'll climb back into this camera, man, and start sharing some more information with you guys, all right? Get a chance to meet some people and see some of the cars. Y'all gonna love this. All right, guys, so we have made it here. And like I mentioned, Liberty Motors. I like that Jeep. That thing is nice. That thing is nice. But we made it here, man. We're going to go in and go meet up with Tim. Introduce you guys to what we have here. And then also make our own introductions. And then share with you guys. Y'all ain't ready for this, man. But I think y'all going to love it. All right? Give me a second. What's going on, family? Listen, we made it inside, and like it's crazy what they have around here. Like, for example, look, I walk in, and my guy this one is getting ready for the internet. This one goes up today, right?
Yep.
Who am I talking to?
Tim, I work here at Illinois Motors. I'm the guy who was on the channel for the 300 SRT,
there
right?
You go. Yeah, man. This is my guy, Tim. And Tim's also going to be shooting the Vet. Once we get the real pictures of the Vet, it's going to be this guy right here, man. He's the best photographer I know that I want to have shoot my car. So that's just it is what it is. So this is what he was working on, man. He was getting this one ready for the internet. So this one here will be up today?
Yep, today. This thing is legit, super legit. It's fully built, stage 2 Chevy Trans, Sissio built engine. The whole build was just refreshed as far as the motor and everything about 150 miles ago. So this thing's like ready to go. Guy dropped a bag on it. He wanted to make sure it's running legit, super legit. The car runs hard. This is a conservative 950 wheel horsepower. It's perfect power for the street. It's fully loaded. This is not like some gutted race car. This thing is a street car. It's super legit. So. Oh
my God! I don't know if I should show Ray this. My buddy Ray, listen, I told you about Ray. Ray has both the Camaro and the STI WRX. Both are blue, and he loves GTRs as well. I probably should not share this with him. He would lose his mind, especially with the power. He's a power hog. And you'll meet him, man, because he's come over here before. Like I said, he tried to sell the Hellcat over here.
Okay.
And I think part of the issue was it's such a special build in a niche car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not easy to move those cars.
Some builds that are really specific, not so much. I'll tell you what, though, just pulled in. This E63 that you saw online the other day.
Yes.
The interior color combo on this is insane. It's awesome.
Oh my God. So when he comes out, we definitely got to take a look at that, guys. Yeah. Sure. There's another one that I was drooling over. Oh, you got to see. So before we get to that one, let me show you guys what's going on. So listen, look at this lineup, guys. Vipers, Mustangs, Audis, Shelbys, Hellcats, Model Ts. I think just this Denali is gorgeous, guys. Listen, if you haven't already, the link will be in the bottom. IllinoisMotors.com. Please, please, please go take a look at it, guys. Even if you're just looking around, check it out. They also have social media. So they have Instagram. They also have YouTube, where you can see a walk around of every car that's in here. This guy does all the social media. Just saying, guys. And look, that truck is in here to move something or another. They have rigs here as well. So that the guys that are looking at starting a trucking business, they have a beautiful box truck online as well. Go and check it out. I think it's probably the perfect build, and if you get it before me, good on you. Because when I tell you, I'm very, very much so scouting that box truck, and it has a lift gate on the back. Beautiful white truck. The chrome is bright. Guys, look, Vipers, and it's like Vipers stacked on Vipers. Let me show you this real quick.
At one point in time, people thought we were just like a Viper dealer. They were making those jokes because we had so many in here, and we actually have, I think, about as many or more as the last time.
Are you serious?
Literally basically some people, Viper guys are kind of like, this generation's the best. No, this generation's the best. We have almost we literally only have missing 3 and 4. We have 1, 2, and 5.
Are you serious?
So we have the RT10 over here, this yellow car.
This is the RT10.
Yep, so that is the OG. This is a 94 low mile car.
Jeez. Targa.
Yep, we have the 97, I think it's either a 97 or 98 GTS over here by the GTR. And then the yellow Viper here is an 02 ACR. So this is the OG.
This is the one right here.
This is before ACR met Big Wing and all that.
Yes.
This is a legit track car.
Still will beat you up in the driver's seat, but yeah, man.
It's legit.
Oh my God.
The interesting thing about these cars is they came stripped out, but you could get something like, I think it was called the Comfort Package, which puts all of the things that they delete back in it.
Yeah.
This is actually very streetable. This has the radio back in it, the AC back in it, because the ACR package, which I think back in 2002 was a $10,000 option.
Sheesh.
Huge money back then. Deleted that stuff, but this thing it's all back in it. So this is actually like a streetable ACR.
Listen, Mary, when I tell you, one of the other cool things about this car is that I don't know everything about cars. I do have some idea about Viper. I don't know all the details about Viper. This is a great opportunity to talk to people who know about this stuff and educate us more about these things that we drool over when we see. So now we have more information when we look at it. We're like, okay, so we know that this one is streetable and is a true track car.
Definitely. It's best of both worlds, and this one is pretty low miles. I think it's only a couple thousand miles.
Oh my God.
Maybe even less. I have to remember. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know the mileage is just ridiculously low on this thing.
Oh. So we just showed you 1, 2, 3 Vipers. That ain't it. That ain't even it. Like, for real. And over here is the orange one first.
Yeah, you can.
I'm just.
Look at that. That car is not for sale.
Okay.
We're holding on to it for a buddy of ours.
Okay. So we don't even have to go that route with the orange.
We can. This is a really interesting car. This combination here is interesting because this car is for sale. This is a quick crash course. In 2014, Dodge came out with something called the TA package. Which
Okay, I remember that.
An aero package that was available. This is a TA1, so this is the first generation of the TA package. It was an options package. It strips the car out and puts puts aero on it, and it's basically a TA means track attack.
Right.
So this was the first iteration of that. This is the second iteration. So the TA 2.0. 2.0s are exceedingly rare. There's only 96, I believe, ever made. And that's not exclusive to the color, I think. I'm pretty sure that is for all of them. I think there was 32 of each color. Oh. I think it was white, black, and blue. I don't think there was any other colors you could get.
This thing is amazing.
But this added more aggressive aero with the TA 2.0. You get like the ACR almost wing back there.
Yeah.
Diffuser, the same TA 1.0 canards and front splitter. This car also has a little bit of a secret.
Uh-oh.
It's an Arrowheads cam car.
Are you serious?
Fast. It is so fast.
Oh my God. Listen, not for sale. This is somebody's car. Just holding it. Do not run to the website. You will be disappointed. It is not there.
I think this car is over 750 horsepower in this TA. Yeah, and it's all motor. There's no boost, and it is.
So it's a torque monster.
Oh, dude. It kind of completely changes the drivability of the car, especially from a gearing standpoint. Everyone knows Vipers are geared kind of low.
Yeah.
Heads cam really wakes things up.
Really?
It's crazy, yeah. Huge.
Oh my God. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
And up top, actually, we have another Viper, which is kind of funny that we're here. This is a carbon edition. So this is one of 50, but that comes with a catch.
Okay.
Carbon edition, they allocated there was going to be 50 ever built in this specific matte gray finish.
I love this finish.
Yeah,
This finish
awesome.
is gorgeous.
It's amazing. This car only has like 1,100 miles on it. And the interesting thing about it is they didn't actually sell all 50. There's only 34.
Are you serious?
There's only 34 carbon editions ever. So if you see one looking like this and it's painted, this is a legit carbon edition.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
See, listen, man, we learning stuff today for real, and I love it, man.
It's probably one of my favorites. I drove it briefly. I took it to Mike's house, 312 Supercars, his charity.
I do remember you in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you on the video.
Yeah.
Pulling up in this thing.
Yeah, we wanted to keep. Obviously, it was a short distance show. We didn't want to put a lot of miles on the car.
I don't blame
it's
you.
Really low mileage, but it drives.
Especially for a rare car, 1 of 30. What?
Well, 34.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it is. It's really special.
It's gorgeous too, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. And I saw this one on the website, and I'm gonna tell you that the scheme of this car, it really caught my attention. That satin black, it is nasty. It is
it's
absolutely
menacing.
gorgeous. Very menacing.
Yeah.
Especially for a Viper, right?
Yeah.
Listen, there's a ton of, and that's just the start. Because I'm standing next to the one that really caught my attention at one time now. And listen, probably not primarily for me, but it could be fun for me. Actually, I'm in between two of the ones I really like the most. I really love this truck, this Denali HD. It's diesel. It's 2,500. That is like, you guys, you gotta realize that I will daily a dually. I love this truck.
Oh yeah.
I love this truck.
I love the color of this truck. It's
This
not
truck-
just like a gray. It's
Right.
It's got like a blue aqua tint
Right.
to it. It's a really nice color.
And depending on how you look at it, it goes real dark gray. It goes that green and almost army green.
Yep. It's got a lot of dimensions in the color for sure.
And it's clean as all get out. Well, that's one thing I can say about everything I've seen here. Every car is immaculately, beautifully clean. Like, there's so many really nice gems. Like, this is that right here, 50th anniversary version of the Mustang GT. Like, you got like very unique cars.
That car is loud. It's got headers.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, it's a manual. It's got headers. It is loud. That loud is actually probably an understatement.
I got so much about, and guys, listen, my plan is really, I love relationships. I talk about relationships all the time. And I would love to, this is my shop. This is my relationship that I want to nourish. I would love to get an opportunity to show you guys these things. The new stuff that comes in, share with you some of the things that they have here. Keep introducing you to my guy, Tim. You're going to see a whole lot of Tim, guys. Listen, I'm telling you, man. And for those who are looking, especially if you're in this area nowadays, the way people are buying cars, you don't have to be in the area. People buy cars and get them shipped. They come and get them, drive them home. And there's nothing here that I recommend you not drive home except for that guy up there.
A Model T?
Yeah, Model T. Yeah,
that thing, it's kind of an interesting story. That is a survivor. That's a true survivor, and it actually does run. But it does need a full restoration to properly run, but it does turn over.
Listen.
It's a really interesting...
Major top speed of that Model T, 42 miles an hour, blazing.
I had to write the description. I think it said it could go 30 miles an hour with a tailwind.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's actually a really cool looking car, though. I gotta hand it to you. Real cool looking car.
For sure. Yeah, it's cool. It was cool to have it here. We got it with a pair. We had a model. Ford technically didn't call the convertible Model T a Model T. They call it the Roadster.
Yeah.
So we had
I remember
I think like a 1920 Roadster in here, but we still have the Model T. Is there anyone who wants to?
That is so cool, man.
Like maybe turn that into like a hot rod because people love the
Deadlines. Yeah. That was one of the things I was telling my guy. People get these cars, and he was absolutely blown away at the price. Like, I can't believe they're selling that car so cheap. Like, most people get that car, and they turn it into hot rods. They don't keep it on the wooden wheels, guys. Trust me. They have big tires all the way around that thing. It's crazy. But this is another one, guys, that I was looking at. Y'all got to understand with this thing. This blue, along with the interior, this spec of this car is crazy. And what's crazy is they got a lot of really cool blue, and these blues pop so hard. Look at this. The way these blues are popping, that BMW. I don't know what's going on with these blues. The McLaren. What is happening with the blues now?
The lighting in here is really good for blue in here.
Yeah.
It's really good, but that's not to say anything of how these cars look also in the light outside.
Yeah.
The colors themselves are just excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, the lighting does it doesn't have to do much favors for it in here. So, but yeah, they are awesome colors for sure. My favorite has to be that M5. I mean,
let's look at this.
The color.
Do you have the key for this one?
I can go get it, but if you want.
No, I think we'll focus on this guy first. I don't want. No, we're here. We don't have to go any place.
Young Shy Beats. Purchase your tracks today. 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 Young Shy Beats.
To me, it's like the best low-key color interior because you get to enjoy the color, but at the same time, in certain situations, it's like living with a tan or a beige all the time is like annoying.
Yeah, it's so light.
Yeah.
And that was one of the
It's
things.
Everything in those interiors.
And one of the
yeah.
ones, well, because I haven't released you guys one day, eventually I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking at. Just give me a minute. But everything, all the majority of the ones what I'm looking for, you see that doggone tan interior.
Yeah.
It's like, man, if I had this, and especially in that vehicle, this is perfect.
Yeah.
It's so forgiving.
For sure. This is the right amount of color, for sure. It kind of just extends out through this, too, because this is the right amount of blue.
Yeah, it
At
does.
night, this can, pull off a black. Same thing with the interior. It's a good color if you want to have, like, understated color.
You're absolutely right.
All the way through.
And in that bright light, it will pop. So you'll see those light sections, and that the flake could come out a whole lot more. Chrome accents on it as well, so they will pop hard. It's interesting that the handles are chrome with the black,
yeah.
the trim black. It's crazy. This thing is so gorgeous, man.
It's sweet. to mention the sound. The 5.5 twin turbo. For some reason, I thought these still had that they moved the 4-liter into this yet, but they didn't. It's a 5.5 twin turbo.
So this is the 5.5.
Yeah, and I think these sound so much better than the 4.
Sheesh. This thing sounds amazing. With pops. This thing sounds amazing and it looks incredible. Those wheels work so well with this car.
Oh yeah, these are probably among my favorite AMG style wheels, for sure. Yeah, that was only 2,000 RPM. Didn't want to rev it up. It's not that warm.
Yeah, I don't blame you. We don't want to hurt the motor by any means.
For sure.
We need way more time for this thing to run to rev it up. It bugs me when guys get in the car, start it, and just start hitting it.
Yeah. We don't do that.
I cringe
Yeah.
every time. I cringe. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, but I also want to show you guys this thing here before we mosey about. Because listen, I do want to kind of scan everything for you guys. We're not going to go into details on all of them. We got some real good details today. Thanks to my buddy Tim, man. But we're going to be back. I promise you. Often. They got a lot of really awesome cars. I really can't even express to you. Like, I can bring anyone over here and they're going to find something that they like. Listen, man, this C10